Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Creative Val of Crochet Hub Africa. If you forgot to subscribe, kindly do that. We have been making a trench coat. I just want to remind you that we are using a 3mm hook, Winter King yarn. If you don't have Winter King, you could use Robin, but use double strand. So start with a chain of 29, then skip the first 3 chains and double crochet into the fourth chain. At the end of this first round, you should have 27 double crochets, including this chain. So here I am. Round 2, chain of 3, that is our first double crochet, our second double crochet on the next stitch, then 2 front post double crochets, then 2 normal double crochets, then 2 front post double crochets, then 2 normal double crochets, then 2 back post, then 3 front post double crochets, then 1 normal double crochet, then 3 front post double crochets, 2 back post, then here is the point where we're going to make a difference. So instead of 3 front post, we will do 2 front post, then a normal double crochet, then 2 front post and another normal double crochet. That so at the end you can see we have one big cable and a smaller cable. Chain 3, turn around, everything changes now. What was front post becomes back post, what was back post becomes front post, just like we did on the back. So meet me at the end. Chain 3 at the end. We are on to our fourth round. Like on the back, we'll still do, we are supposed to cross. So 2 normal, 2 front post, just following the pattern, then 2 front post, 2 normal, 2 back post, then here we are. We need to cross this, so we'll do our crossing. 2 back posts after the crossing. Then we are going to cross here as well, but this time round there are only 2 front posts on either side of this normal double crochet. So we are going to cross with just 2, nothing is different. Remember, we did this so that to compensate for the third cable, which we have kind of divided into 2. So you can see, so turn around, chain 3. This round is easy. 2 back posts, what was front, normal, what was normal, 2 other back posts, what was front post. So finish off to the end. So at the end of this round, again chain 3, double crochet into the next stitch, front post into the next 2 stitches, normal double crochet into the next 2 stitches, front post double crochet into the next 2 stitches, so you'll follow the pattern all through. This time round we are not going to do any crosses. So we'll continue like this until you have 8 crosses. Let's meet then. I've already finished 8 crosses. I'm about to do the 9th. So we are going to fix the armhole. We shall repeat the sequence on the right side of our back while making the armhole. So we'll start with a single crochet into that first stitch, which we will not skip this time round, then another single crochet into the next, then a half double into the front post double crochet stitch. So do a half double, then another half double, then we'll resume our stitches as usual. So 2 double crochets, normal double crochets into the next 2 stitches, 2 double crochets front post into the next 2 stitches, 2 normal double crochets, two back post double crochets, then we'll do our crossing, the 9th cross. I know right now crossing has become much easier. Remember, this is just one side of the front. So soon after, we'll turn our work around and do that usual round where we invert the whole pattern by doing front post to stitches that were back post, then back post to stitches that were front post. So chain 3. So turn our work round and do the round that I've just explained. So I'm back. I just want to help you lay off these two sets, this set of double crochets to pave way for the armpit. So the two back posts you've seen, I've already worked on them normally. Then this is going to be our last double crochet, and it's a normal double crochet. Then we'll turn our work round. We've left this space here for the armpit, and then everything is going to resume. So we'll do this. So at the end of it all, you have a normal double crochet, two front posts. So we have retained only this column of front post double crochets. We shall proceed with the crosses, but this on the front part, the neck is normally lower, so you'll only make two other crosses. So let's meet them. I've finished my two other crosses. I'm about to make the third one. Remember, this was the ninth that enabled us to put the armhole. So I'm going to add one more cross here. But because we are now lining out the neck, we are going to drop off almost midway. So in fact, the cross might not happen. So chain 3, then 2 front post double crochets, then 2 normal double crochets, 2 normal double crochets, 2 back post double crochets, because we're not going to cross at all, so we want to drop off here. So we'll just do 3 front post and 1 normal, then turn around with 3 chains. So the rest of the front bit is going to end after those 3 front post double crochets. So I'm remaining with 1 more back post double crochet, then a normal double crochet, then turn around with 3 chains. So this is our last round. This is our last round. So we'll finish it off and bind off. Cut our yarn, then begin the second part of the front. So by slip stitch, then cut the yarn. So you can see, as you can see, this is our sleeve, the armhole, then the neck. So the other bit, the other section is a mirror image of this. Another 29 chains, then skip the first 3 chains and start doing double crochets Again, at the end of this, you should have 27 double crochets, of course including the chain of 3 that you skipped. Here we are supposed to resume or to start with the cables. So we'll start with the cables, then the set of double crochets that are front post and normal will be on the other side. Even our arm is going to be on this other side, our armhole. So that's the only alteration. Otherwise everything else goes down like in this. So let's now arrange our cables. We'll start with the smaller one so that they are mirror images of each other. So this first chain is going to be this last chain we were putting here before turning. So we'll immediately start with the cable, the smaller cable. The smaller cable comprises of only 5 double crochets, 2 front post, 1 normal, then other 2 front posts. Then remember here, after this we put only 2 back post double crochets. Then thereafter we have that bigger cable, so we have 3 front post double crochets, then a normal double crochet, then 3 front post double crochets, then 2 back post double crochets, then 2 normal double crochets, then 2 front post double crochets, then 2 normal double crochets, then 2 front post double crochets, and lastly 2 normal double crochets. So up to here, when we work on this other back side, we'll do it normally. What is front post becomes back post and vice versa. Then when we return on the front, we will cross. We'll do our first cross here and here. Then we'll start alternating. Anytime we are doing the front part of it, the top part of it will be alternating crossing and not crossing. So I'm here, I'm just about to make the 9th cross so that we can make the armhole here. So we'll cross this smaller cable first. Remember, we opted for a smaller cable just because it's a small sweater trench, but if it were bigger we would have, or if the number of cables at the back were even, then we would have just used half. So I'm crossing 2 back post, then I should also cross this larger cable. Three more. So now here we still have 2 back post double crochets. So 2 normal double crochets, 2 front post double crochets, 1 double crochet, then 2 next one in the next stitch, half double crochet, another half double but front post, another half double front post double crochet, then single crochet, chain, turn around. I don't want to cut the yarn, so we'll slip stitch into the next stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch, slip stitch into the next, not really, single crochet into the next stitch, sorry, slip stitch into the next stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch, then single crochet into the next 2 chains, like that. So I have left one, if I turn around, I have left 1 single crochet, double crochet I mean, on this side to balance, to match this other side where we left this one. So we are going to continue upwards until we have two more crosses after this 9th. So this was my 9th, so I'll do 2 more crosses, then I'll leave space for the neck. This time the neck you'll have to cut the yarn on this side and continue. I'll show you. So this is what I meant, you cut off the yarn, because now our work is going to begin from this middle point, so that to match what we had, let me show you on this other one. So we're going to make this part this other side, so we'll start from the middle. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3 more rounds and it will be done.